Mouta Massi, bringing you the latest happenings in dancehall and reggae music. Welcome, it's Mouta Massi, and here are the stories making the cut for today. Respected former public servant Reginald Budan says if the fall in Jamaica's birth rate continues unabated, the island's vision for developed country status will remain a dream. Jamaica's Population Health Status Report 2000 to 2022, which was tabled in Parliament in May, showed that the country continues to face a low birth rate problem, with the total number of live births in the country declining sharply over the last 20 years. So they're saying that Jamaica has also fallen below the replacement level fertility rate of 2.1 for the first time and is currently at 1.9. Replacement fertility is the total fertility rate at which women give birth to enough babies to sustain population levels. Massive, some people are saying that this is good news, while others are saying it's not so much of a good news because that means, say, the population have to go work until them about 60 or 70 or 80, depending on how severe this infertility thing is. Or, worst case scenario, we have to go import people from all over the world to fill the positions, because they don't know if you have people fulfilling certain positions and not just the economy alone are going to fail. A lot of Jamaicans are not supportive of importing a labor force. But what are the other options if we now replace your own population? Maybe robots and AI, but who knows? So this TikToker who goes by the name of Officious Evil, he claims he's a security consultant. He's pointing out the hypocrisy of Jamaican people using Vybz, Kartel and Isat as an example. Check this out.
Good morning, my peeps. I just want to quickly point out something to show how confused we are as a nation. Marcus Garvey was imprisoned in the United States for mail fraud. Yet, today we celebrate him as Jamaica's first national hero. Marcus Garvey's criminal record still stands as a criminal. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison and came out and became president of South Africa. And we celebrated and idolized him. We saw him as a beacon and an example for all black men to follow. Vybz Kartel had his conviction squashed and was released from prison after 13 years. No criminal record. Isat was twice convicted but has his record expunged and now has no criminal record. But society want to tell us that Vybz Kartel and Isat Buchanan, the gatekeepers in society and political apologists, want to tell us that they are a disgrace to our society. But Marcus Garvey isn't. Neither is Mandela. Just 2 weeks ago, I saw Minister Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn lauding some inmates from correctional facilities within Jamaica who would have achieved some academic accomplishments, some got degrees and all other things. And in doing so, she said, these are people who could come and make meaningful contribution to our society. The prison system was meant to reform. So those persons who are still in prison, we are looking that they can come and make meaningful contributions to society. But those two who are out, namely Kartel and Isat, can't. Even though the prison system was meant to reform and change people, so when people come back into society, they come back a different person from how they went in. But people are trying to convince us now that they are a disgrace and an embarrassment to society. Like, seriously? What we're not really trying to say, what's the message we're not trying to send? Because I'm confused. I'm totally confused now. People who are still in a prison can come out and make contribution to society. But those who have their records expunged and those who have their conviction quashed can't. But yet still we have a criminal in Marcus Garvey whose records still remain as our first national hero. And I am not disrespecting the man. I am not disrespecting the man. I'm just saying how we view things as a nation. We have our wires really crossed.
The PNP is still calling for the Prime Minister to resign. Massive. Check out this video.
And my advice to Mr. Holness is a simple one. I made some inquiries and I'm told that he has a bag. I say to him, start packing because you are going. And if you don't believe me, speak to Mr. Golden, Bruce that is. Pack your bags, put in your clothes and your belongings, because you can't stay as Prime Minister of Jamaica, because the international reputation of Jamaica is important, and you have, by allowing these allegations, brought Jamaica into disrepute.
Mr. Holness is one of the illicit 6, now the illicit 8, and he has known this for well over a year. Yet Mr. Holness misled the country by withholding the truth about this investigation. In statements that he made both in and outside Parliament over this period, even telling Jamaica that he had asked far and wide, and none of his MPs were under investigation for illicit enrichment. This extended withholding of the truth, this fundamentally dishonest deception of the people of Jamaica, obliterates any trust and confidence in the Prime Minister. Jamaica has a Prime Minister who remains under investigation for the serious corruption offence of illicit enrichment, and whose annual statutory declarations for 2021 onwards still cannot be certified by the country's Integrity Commission as required by law. This is a serious blot on the country's image, both locally and internationally. It is untenable for our Prime Minister not to be in good standing with the country's Integrity Commission. We cannot go on like this. The Prime Minister must step aside now or call fresh elections so that the people have the chance to elect a new government that can take our country out of this mess.
Well, we see this article surface on The Observer that reads, Holness moves to sue PNP members for false and defamatory statements. Prime Minister and Jamaica Labour Party leader Andrew Holness has instructed his attorneys to initiate legal action against senior members of the People National Party who, according to the JLP, at a press conference on Thursday, made several false and defamatory statements about when he became aware of an Integrity Commission probe concerning illicit enrichment. What a saga, massive! I wonder what will become of all of this. Here is Oral Tracy with a question for the Prime Minister. Check this out.
But you know the question I'm going to ask people, and this is a valid question that Jamaican citizens ought to be asking of your Prime Minister. I'm going to simplify it for you. Bro God, I just want you to come tell Jamaica how you get rich, so. And that's that the people want to know, you know. And that the Integrity Commission want to find out, you know. And that most well-thinking, honest, unaligned Jamaicans want to know how the Prime Minister gets so rich while he's in office. Name the pan business all over here, so hundreds of thousands of US dollars. Name the pan account over there, so hundreds and thousands of US dollars. Name the pan offshore business accounts, hundreds of thousands of US dollars. The people them just want to know how the Prime Minister gets so rich, so I'm not bad mind. Remember, so we live in a culture where people for eat food, you know. Jamaica people are bad mind like that, you know. People for eat food. Me the African hotel say, me believe people for eat food. Me see some man make some money in this, and in the world generally. And in this right also. When me have to look on them and say, yo, me rate them man them. Because them do what them do to make them money, you know. And some of the things where them do, me can't do. I would not do. I don't have the heart and courage to do. But them do it and make them money. So you see, me personally, as a capitalist, me respect people who make money. But there's a difference. Whether you're Prime Minister, your chief servant, the chief proprietor of taxpayers' money. There's a difference when you are the head of the stream and you get rich. So. The people them just want to know how the Prime Minister get rich. So. And me just want to say, did the Prime Minister say work hard? The Prime Minister, him say my poor people pick me. Board House, Cumberland Road, Spanish Town, him say. We respect and we rate the journey. So it's an inspirational journey in the Prime Minister. So even me personally that want the Prime Minister to just clear up that something. Come tell the people how you make them money, man.
Guys, if you want to see the full video, head on over to his YouTube page. The Jamaica Constabulary Force released an official statement last night as it relates to their presence in the vicinity of the Prime Minister's house last night. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is aware of reports currently circulating on social media alleging that a police raid is underway at the private residence of the Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. We categorically state that these reports are false. There is, however, an active police presence in the surrounding community and the vicinity of the Prime Minister's residence. This deployment was initiated in response to credible intelligence gathered by the JCF, indicating a legitimate security threat to the Prime Minister and his household. The swift and effective actions by our officers successfully repelled this threat, and we continue to maintain a presence at the location in line with standard security protocols. The JCF remains committed to ensuring the safety and security of all citizens, particularly in moments where intelligence suggests heightened risk. We urge members of the public to refrain from sharing unverified information and stay informed through official JCF channels. We will provide further updates as necessary. Tiffas says she's keeping her private life off social media. Here's why.
Guys, I will not be posting any more of my personal life on social media. I never used to do it. I'm just in a season where I'm just happy and carefree and I live my life. But honestly, from them use the AI something, freeze the video frame, use the AI and take off the emoji off of the man face and send it go over the blogs. Me should have did just snip it in at the bud from there, but I didn't want dirty people to feel like them win. You know what I mean? And especially the fact that they were talking about my partner so negatively over the blog, I felt a responsibility because I was the one that put it out there. People evil, especially when they come on to me, I don't know what me do people. People are so evil and I'm just tired. So whatever little happiness I have, but just I gotta keep it close to me. And I know a lot of fans and well-wishers out there were happy to see the process and happy to be happy in the process and join in the process with me and him, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk my happiness or his happiness anymore. So, yeah.
So the caption reads, I will not be posting any more of my personal life in social media. People are too wicked and evil, and me and my partner's happiness are too important to me. Big up every fan and well-wisher. I know you enjoyed seeing our videos and stuff, but people too wicked. So that's it for today, Massive Montana. Big up on a nice clean self. Enough love, enough respect. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Positive vibrations going out to the Massive. Mouta Massi, Magan.
Mouta Massi, Mouta Massi. Covering the latest in Jamaican music and culture. Like, share, comment and subscribe now.